Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath, where we finally see our first look at the third update for the game, which has, finally, vehicles, something we've been waiting for a very, very long time. There's more trading and more items to trade, as there's now fuel, which can be made into biofuel as well from sunflower seeds or from gas stations where we can go out and collect it and bring it right back. Glory to Raptorias, we've had to start yet another new city, one new city from every new update, so we're going to go around and see what we can do to bring back some cars and eventually drive them around the map. If you guys want to see more of this game, make sure you click, tap, destroy, blow up, and demolish that like button, and let me know you want to see more, as now we have those two new things here. Exploration, which unlocks garages. So essentially we can go out, find a car, bring it back, repair it, fuel it up, and then send it out with our specialists inside of it in order to kind of work it as a mobile spawn point. So essentially you can go out to an area super fast, we can deploy all of our specialists, get them out of the car, load them up with goods, and then bring them back to base. So there's really not as much of a need for things like the Frontier Outpost, though they can still be useful. So we're going to go with that. We're also going to try to refine some fuel today, so we're going to go down the biofuel route too. So we're going to start energy production and then eventually get biofuel. However, we need to discover sunflower seeds for that from the refinery, so we'll try to do that as soon as possible. Let's go to the world map where I've set up things now. I've purposely kind of avoided doing certain things so I could show it on the recording, but we have ourselves some wonderful vehicles out there, including this. Check it out. We've got some abandoned cars here. Looks like some look to be a station wagon there. We also have kind of a nice, really quick scout car down here. Looks to be just kind of like a little small hatchback. Here we have a station wagon and what looks to be like a it almost looked like an SUV there, but kind of two of the same cars, so we can send all of our people all over loaded with supplies. This is going to be awesome. So let's get to it then. I've set up a very quick town just to get things rolling. Looks like we have some nuclear fallout on the way. That's not great. We're going to be rolling underground here, as we are about to have to probably bury some people at this point. All right, well, anyway, the city's set up real quick just to demonstrate what we have here for the garages. In order to produce the garage, or rather to have the garage work, we need to also produce power. So we're probably going to have to use some things here like the solar panels or wind turbines to get that started. So let's make a few solar panels over here just to get us rolling. We'll go ahead and make maybe like 4 of those or something like that. There we go. Excellent. And that'll get us started with a little bit of power so we can see the garage work. So as you can see here, we have fuel, oil from sunflowers that has to be converted into fuel via biofuel, so that's interesting. Plus some new characters and many new things, including a new trading system, so there's much more to deal with here. Here we have fuel that we can get from a gas station, so we're going to start bringing some of that back. I have not yet tried anything with the cars, so we're going to be in a real treat here as to how exactly they work. We're going to find that out here in just a moment. And also, since we have ourselves a nuclear fallout coming, we better grab some rad pills too. So a lot of the things from the previous update are kind of still here and unchanged, but there's a lot of new stuff too. Again, the trading system has changed, and some of the symbols, it's kind of, brushed up and new. Kind of nice. Oh, wow, this one has 50 fuel. All right, we're going to continue to try to bring back some gasoline so we can see those cars and explore a little bit further. As you can see, I've already explored a pretty good amount of the map, but the car will at least let us to go out and come back very quickly with tons of supplies. And so when it comes to defeating bandits and then going back and forth with the goods that we find, it'll make things a lot easier. Good for exploration, but even better for bringing stuff back once it's found. Of course, we got all these basic tents here just for initial housing, and it's more about focusing on the vehicles today. Our people, well, no matter how good we make this city, as you all know, we have to build it again with each update. Sometimes you have to go back and start over, which is always fun, too, to see what's new. And it's always nice starting from scratch. All right, solar panels are complete. So we have our basic energy ready. So I'm going to see if I can make some garages now. So where might those be found under? Let's see here. Environmental station. Ah, here it is. Oh, and very cheap to build as well. But a very large structure that requires constant power in order to repair and do other things like that. So let's go ahead and build that probably near the entrance, I suppose. Let's build it right here next to the water tanks. There we go. And then I'll just build the road elsewhere. That'll be a nice thing to have so we can get in and out of the camp right there. Okay, so I wonder if one garage equals one vehicle. We have a lot to learn. It's my first time, so I'm excited to see how it all will roll out. And of course, our solar panels are not going to be effective until daytime. So we need to build also a little bit of storage for power. Looks like we'll need to research that, but that's fine. We don't have any vehicles back just yet, so it's not like it's going to be used until a little bit later. All right, let's speed up time here so we can find more of our people here and get more done. There we are. And I think because of the nuclear fallout, I'm going to have to build a few more tents, so let's do that. A few more medical tents. Excellent. All right, let's keep exploring a little bit. So keep grabbing that fuel. What do we got down here? More rad pills? Yes, please. And we have some more components here. I'm going to keep trying to grab that stuff until we've got a good number of them. Components are going to be very useful now that we're expanding into the power section. Now that we've unlocked power and stuff, it's going to be pretty important. And we've got plenty of food. I don't even have any of the basic stuff ready for food, but we're still making a lot. With 3 fully functioning farm fields, yeah, say that 3 times fast, we have ourselves enough food where I don't need to do any of the other stuff. But again, I want to focus solely on the cars because I think they're cool. So we might bypass a lot of the other things that we should be doing in order to see what's cool, which is a car. And that's going to be awesome because that'll bring in all the supplies that we need. So a different way to go about things. I also need to build an environmental station. So we'll get that up and running. Ah, there we are. Looks like the car is ready to be brought back. So we'll grab some gas first, and then we'll bring the cars back because obviously we can't leave once they're here. I'm also going to build environmental stations, so that should be pretty good. And we'll have to find some more research. I see we have 100 research ready. So let's see if we can do any sort of power storage. Looks like that needs 150 plus biofuel. Oh, looks like we have survivors at the gate. I'll take that as we have a person, Dan Bew there. Perfect. Another person for exploration. Wonderful. Another specialist for us. Okay, let's keep on rolling here. All right, I'm going to try to get some more rad pills. Nuclear Fallout's probably going to come back before we're ready, but she does have some rad pills here. So I think maybe we should come back. I don't know exactly where she came from before that. She had those. Must be there. So let's go ahead and head back to base with you. And let's have you continue to grab some pills. More components from the airport. And let's continue to grab fuel from all these areas over here. You luckily found a few gas stations, so that's good. That should be the last of the fuel, bringing back a total of 34, it looks like. 49. Good. All right, Dan Bew, why don't you go ahead and grab some tools for us? Always useful to have those. And then we'll try to go for some machine parts from the auto mechanic. Excellent. All right, so we should have plenty of housing for everybody. That looks good. Then we'll go out and try to grab ourselves some cars. So once that's ready, we should have ourselves a car on the way back, and we'll repair it and see how it goes. All right, let's bring a vehicle back and see how this works. So we're going to have Dan Bew hop in. Skirt, skirt. Now, it looks like we might have fuel here, that yellow bar. Let's see how this works. We might need to bring it back to camp. Oh, no sounds or anything like it, but that car seemed like it was bottoming out. Okay, flying in that car. We're going to bring it back to Raptoria here as well as everybody else and see if we can actually get them inside the vehicle to go elsewhere. We're also being hit by radiation, nuclear fallout. Everybody's radiated, so those rad pills that we're bringing back should help out, but if anybody dies, not too bad. All right, let's see if we got anything here for buildings, new things that we need to build. We're also cleaning up some of the nuclear waste, irradiated territories and such, so we can clean that up and make use of that land, so that should be good very soon. Luckily, we got plenty of food, too. Look at that, 740 Happy Meals. Isn't that delicious? Okay, good. We got rad pills being delivered back. We're going to just bring everyone back to heal up and start from 0. Yeah, my boy here with the metal components and tons of fuel. That's great. Looks like the car can't really go far, it seems. Huh, only has a few moves. Well, we'll see. But look at all the resources that can be piled into it. That's going to be really useful once we've got that going. Looks like there's one more person to move. Oh, I see. Well, let's keep you here for just a little bit until we're ready. Okay, so the vehicle will come back. We'll have to see what we can do with the vehicle. Repairs and stores vehicles in the colony can also be used to assemble specialist team into one car before sending them into the world map. So they have to come back to the garage in order to be loaded up. So it seems like that has to be the way it goes. Let's check the moves. Nope, no moves yet. Let's see. Unusually clean-cut people at the gate. Oh, hello. Let's see. Anything for progress? Oh, boy. Let's see. Let's accept the offer. Ah, good. We got some rad pills. That was worth it. That'll help out some of our sick for now. Iodine pills. And then we should have ourselves some other people on the way back here shortly. I want to have her there until the car is loaded. I want to see how the car exactly works. So we'll be there shortly. And then we'll work on storage and whatnot. I still need some more research points. Those are probably a greater distance away. Let's go back to the world map there. Nope, still waiting for it. It looks like all the radiated people are being cured immediately with the rad pills. That's wonderful. Okay, there we go. We got some moves. So let's bring the car back to camp. Welcome to all the new subscribers, by the way. Thanks to everybody smashing that like button, and welcome to the subscribers. That's the name of the camp. That's our slogan, our little catchphrase, our motto. Very nice to see. And very nice to see our car finally returning to camp. Awesome. So we can now create a team. So I guess we'll have to have 4 people in the camp. We'll have to choose once everybody gets back. So let's do that. That's going to be really neat now. So let's send back everybody to the camp and get them healed up and ready to go. And I'd like to bring back some more cars, too. We have the mini car, and then we also have this other station wagon there. But what we can do is send out this next car to pick up that one. So I'll have everyone bail out, and then we'll have them collect the remaining cars. So we'll probably have to build, like, 2 more garages, or we could just do one at a time and keep, like, the cars on the outskirts. So that way anybody who has come back to camp or whatnot can take a car, and then we can just move it back and forth. All right, let's manage our plastic a little bit more. A few, you know, what do you call it, housekeeping things to do, I suppose, while we were kind of used to this old game. But this car thing is going to be interesting, I think. And I want to see how better we can use it in the future. Let's go for some plastic there, I guess. That's good enough. There's probably some closer piles, but that's just fine. Okay, what do we got for teams here now? Do we have enough people? We have 3 out of the 4 needed, and we need somebody to heal up first. So let's stand by on that, and we'll bring back a few more. Now, look at all this fuel. Nice. 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 Okay, let's see. We got to do some more moves, so let's bring everybody back. Come on back, everybody. Come on back now. You hear? There we go. Okay, we're going to try to get everyone back to the camp, and/or hang out here for a little while longer. Okay, looks like we have enough to make a team. We just need, I forget her name, Leanna? Oh, let's get her. Is there a way I can get her out of the car? Oh, I don't know if she'll actually heal up if she's assigned to a team. We'll wait a little bit, otherwise we'll just use her to do bringing back the other car. Actually, we can go right now. To be honest, if we're just going to go collect a car with a few of these people, we can do that. So let's create a team, and let's send them out on a mission. Excellent, our car team is ready to go. Apparently the car has 20 hit points. That's interesting. I wonder if we have to repair that or whatnot. Didn't look like the car had any damage. I believe it's just because that girl is a little weak. And oh, if we had 2 parts, we could get a ton of research. Sorry, sir. That's a shame. We just needed somebody to come back with a few more bolts and whatnot. Okay, the map is doing something weird here. Oh, there we go. We got 10 movement points. Oh, that's strange. Why do we... Uh-oh. Everything's goofed up now, it seems. Like all the details disappeared from the map. What's going on? Station wagon. That is correct in what it is. Uh-oh. Did everything just... Oh, I think it maybe glitched out on us. Look at how the map on the detail map kind of just like disappeared. There's no more borders. This is stuck on the screen. Oh, there it goes. Now it's back. So strange. Wait, they moved? Okay. All right. We're going to go over here and try to pick up this other car. Though I don't know why it's telling us we have a second car. That's weird. So apparently we have a car at base and out here. Okay. Keep in mind, I guess the update needs to be updated some more, but all good, I suppose. Okay, let's see if I can get some more people. Oh, it looks like I can't select things in the city now. There we go. All right, so it's got a little bit of an issue when we're collecting stuff. I'm going to cut down all the trees up here to make some more farmland, and we're going to move all this nuclear waste. So we're going to do all of our farming there. That should be just fine. Let's go back to the world map. Good. The car is... It's working, though. It's working. A little rough, but it's good. Let's go grab another car. Okay, apparently the car animation doesn't work. Interesting. And we'll have our boy come back. Oh, boy. Okay, it looks like they need to tidy some things up here. I'm trying to move him, but it's not letting me. Oh, boy. This is going to be rough. Okay, we'll wait a little bit and see what we can do. All right, and she's still here? Didn't we send you out on a mission, ma'am? I think you're supposed to be part of that team. How are you here but also there? That is interesting. Okay, well, regardless, we've got plenty of food coming in. We weren't able to do any farming during the nuclear fallout, but it's fine now. We got it back, and the environmental station is working with some storage for our nuclear waste, so that's just fine. And I'd like to get rid of some of this, make some more homes back here, more farming up there, and more industrial areas here, especially when we unlock it. We just need to get more research, so we'll have to get lucky with both trade and some other stuff. So let's build a trade depot. Let's see where we can do that at, if I've unlocked that. I don't know if I have bartering just yet, but maybe I got it. Let's check back here. Car is ready to move again. So let's see how we can get everyone out of the car. So it says right to select or left to action. Okay. So how do we get everyone out of the car? Oh boy. Okay. Let's go back to this menu again. I think it might be glitched out. Okay, I double-clicked it and the car... Oh, okay, so if you double-click the car, it converts to a person. Okay, that's interesting. So let's have this person walk over here. Okay. That's very weird. So we select the car. Now I can't select a person individually. Uh-oh. Okay, there seems to be a lot of things that kind of work, but not really here. Use all action points to exit vehicle. So each of these people will use a turn on getting out of and into the car. So essentially this is like a mobile outpost for us, where we can bring all the stuff back. Then we just need to bring it back to the base like before. That's really weird. Let's try to go back to the main menu again. Or back here now. Okay, now this person appeared. Okay. So it takes a full turn to do that. Let's get Iodine Man to come back. It's going to take some doing. Oh, I misclicked on where I wanted him to move to. Back into the base. And in order for that animation to play, oh boy, this seems unfinished. Alright, some sort of a graphical glitch there that I fixed by reloading, but now we've gone ahead and are capturing some more cars, so we should be able to bring a few of them back to base for full repair. So we'll get this little scout car that can roll 6 spaces back to base. Actually, I think when it's fully repaired, it might be able to do 12, because it looks like they can only do about half of what they normally can. Once you bring them back and repair them, then they can do double. Like, for example, you know, this new car here should be able to do 10 once we get it repaired. Alright, well, let's go back to base then. Looks like everybody's made their moves. I'm looking now just for more research, so we've just got to be lucky with RNG to find some sort of a, you know, a museum or something we can do for research around here. And then we should be able to unlock some more stuff, such as the refinery or whatnot. Looks like some more specialists are ready. Nope, it's just that one car. I don't want it to move any further than that for now. Alright, well, let's see. I've also made some more power things here and some more food too. Food was dwindling a little bit, but we'll get caught up on that later. Right now I just want to see, again, more and more about what's new in the update than it is about like a long-term colony, since we know we'll have to come back some other time. Alright, let's see. It looks like that's all good. We've got plenty of fuel now, and we should be able to make more with the sunflower seed, so we have to trade for it. So I can research bartering, but we need to find a few more cities. In fact, we did find the city of Old Forum over here somewhere. And yes, there it is. And they do trade for, looks like some fibers and some other things. Actually, that's great. We can actually trade for more fiber for clothing, but it looks like they request fuel in order to do that. So we'll have to make fuel in order to be a little bit more powerful with our trade, and then also unlock batteries and a few other things too. Unfortunately, our environmental station doesn't work at night, but a lot of buildings actually don't work at night because the crews who would work them are going to bed. So I guess that's a fine and fair trade-off. Alright, there we go. Specialists are ready again. Let's get everybody back. We're grabbing some more machine parts here, and I'm continuing to look for museums. This will be great when we get the hatchback fully repaired and fully refueled, and all these other vehicles. We can then go out and solely look for research. Alright, let's see. We'll keep this vehicle here for now. There we go. Another car captured and ready to go. Wow, so now we've got 3 SUVs, 2 of which need to have repairs, and then we've got 1 scout car coming around too, so that's going to be awesome. Let's see if we can actually scout with the car. I don't know how that works when we go to scout. It looks like they still need to get out, so we can get around here, and then we can get out with our remaining gal who is new. Let's see how we do this. So we have to right-click on the car to turn it into a person, then right-click again to have them get out of the car, and that takes a whole turn itself. So, alright, there we go. Well, looks like specialists are ready again. Who else needs to be moved? Oh, yes. Alright, let's go over this way. I don't know if she can scout yet. She's got like the lowest level of movement of any of my characters, but she has the ability to get the most amount of research in the shortest amount of time. Cool. Well, I don't see anything new, by the way, to housing or anything like that. We still have our 2-story house, and that, of course, increases the amount of reproduction and whatnot of our citizens. So eventually, we'll see our population almost get too big. So sometimes you want to give them the best housing because, you know, it feels like the best accomplishment, like the biggest thing you can do. But also it's kind of a bad thing because they'll reproduce too fast and you won't be able to control, you know, how quickly people are having children. And then that way, yeah, it makes it a bad time. It'll be nice if there should be some laws set up in the future. It'd be nice if they did that, where you could actually control, you know, how if people were to procreate or whatnot, but yet still had nice houses. That'd be cool. All right, let's get the rest of the parts there. We're gonna bring the car back. 2 of these cars coming on back. Actually, 3 cars coming on back. There we go. We're gonna get those repaired first. Wow, we're at the rate where everybody might have their own car eventually. Cool. Oh, good. Free components over there. Excellent. That's great for building the power grid. And let's scout here. Still no new research sites, but that's just fine. The only other things we need to recreate then are the refinery. Let's actually see. It's biofuel that we get the refinery, yes. And then battery stacking is a good old-fashioned thing. Now, unfortunately in this game, still, the developers, like I mentioned earlier, don't have it yet set to where you can actually... let's grab some of that there. They don't have it set where previous saves can be redone, which kind of makes sense because the world map, once you've explored it, kind of needs to be reset. So it'd be nice if future updates kind of reset the whole world so that way you didn't have to start over every time. But it would be quite easy, I would say, to kind of create a new, kind of a whole new preview to an update. So it's always nice to restart. Plus we get to look at our cool little vehicle building, which is really nice. Looks like basically a lift that's just been stolen out of like a repair shop or something like that. Okay, we're all good here. Let's continue to scout. Oh, we have to go around Oh, I tried to click here to think he would go through the mountains, but I guess not. I guess he's going to go the long way around, which is fine, because then I can scout these two other areas from this side and grab some more iodine pills. That's good. All right, let's bring one of the cars back. Excellent. That'll get repaired. Now let's bring the second car back. I don't think we have enough spaces to move all the way there yet. And then we need to bring back our third car. That is getting repaired. Wow, so many vehicles here. Okay. Keep scouting. Oh, there's some clothing there. That's great. Definitely could use that. And let's keep scouting for research. Oh, no. Man, so many bandit positions in this game. It makes sense, though. You just need to defeat them before you can actually reveal the map. So the cars now are to the point where they're going to be very effective. This one now being repaired again. So it looks to be like a... Oh, meteor shower. That's all right. We'll be all right. So the car looks like it's going to be the most effective thing for us to really reach the far edges of the map. That's really useful. You really don't need it at the beginning. You can use it later in the game, and that'll be really useful. Let's see. Let's see what you need there, my man. Let's see. The poor have it, the rich need it. You die to eat it. What is it? The poor have it, the rich need it. You die if you eat it. Which is nothing? Okay, plus 16 antibiotics. All right. Some little puzzles and stuff that you can solve. Ah, perfect. The vehicle looks ready to go. Wonderful. It takes like no materials to repair the vehicle, but it does take some fuel, I think, in order to do that. At least when it comes back, it can be refueled. Okay, the car is ready. We only have one person here at the base, so let's have her just roll out in it. We don't have to create full teams, but I think we can pick up people in the field, too, so that's kind of helpful. We can have one person going back and forth. And look at that. The car is capable of 12 movements. That's awesome. All right, let's go. I think the northwestern reaches might be a good destination. Walking animation, even though she's rolling around in her car. Cool. All right, let's keep scouting over here. It takes, remember, one movement to get in and out of the car, so it's not as useful to, like, hop into the car every time. So sometimes it's just good to leave it there, like I mentioned, a mobile spawn area. Okay, there comes the car. Okay, we got this one to repair now. Excellent. Repairs are going great. Let's walk all the way over here. Cool. Well, when all the cars are repaired, we'll send them out and see if we can bring everyone back in a car once they've got supplies. And then we should be able to send one to the northeast, northwest, southwest, and southeast corners. And then we should have more than enough people to grab stuff and bring it back in the car. So that should be pretty good. All right, food is still dwindling at 525. It's probably going to be a good idea now to make some cookhouses, and that way we can get all this stuff prepared. We're making some Domino's pizza. That's what we're making right now. Let's go ahead and put one of those up here, I think. Excellent. And now we need to start making some firewood. That's old news. Nothing new about that. I think you have to do it via the... is it the sawmill? No, it's the logging camp. That's what it is. Make a logging camp maybe over here. And we'll start making some firewood so that way we can make food out of that at the cookhouse. Alright, back to our scout. Oh, he should be able to scout here. Let's see. Oh, nope, just he's right to the edge. Okay, we need another car to be repaired. Bring that on back. Should be getting closer. And let's keep scouting for research. Oh, it's just food. Alright, well, with the research, we should be able to finish up the rest of the other things, like, for example, for bartering and trading. which will really make things a lot easier. Let's see, let's go up this way. Alright, that car is pretty nice, the fact that it can go that long of a distance. Alright, we're going to wait here with, what's her name? Dan Bu, so that way we can get the car repaired. We'll send her out next as soon as it's operational. Let's see if it is. It is. Fantastic. Dan Bu, welcome to your new car. Okay, let's grab the northeastern side. So the cool thing about this now is the fact that when you have a car fully loaded with people, you can haul all these resources, and it really makes getting back and forth from these bandit camps a lot easier. So really what we can start doing is explore the whole remaining parts of the map and grab anything that's of interest and easy to grab, basically free stuff, and then we start close to the camp and sending out cards to go beat up all the bandits and then bring back all of the wonderful things that we can find there. Oh, and this is poison. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's slow and steady on curing them. Alright, now let's go for let's see, I want to try a trapper. There we are. Yes, I want to build a trapper now. Kind of good to build them out in the middle of nowhere. And I'll try to build 2 of those. That can bring in some more meat for us. And eventually we'll build a forester once all the city is clear of trees, and then we'll make an area to harvest trees continuously. Come on, research! Oh, a new town, Trinity. Good, a new area to trade with. That's useful. Let's bring the car back. Getting closer with that one. Keep looking for research. Okay, more clothes. Good. Ah, wonderful. Medicine over there. And then I think we will park the car here, next to the tools. And we'll start to look around here in these 4 spots that we can start doing a little bit of scouting at. Alright, let's go all the way up to probably the corner here. And that should be everybody, right? Nice. Well, the cars are certainly helpful. And let's see how much fuel we burn through with them. How efficient are they on fuel? Wow, it looks like we've barely gone through any fuel. Maybe it's not implemented yet. We'll see eventually. Okay. Back to our camp. Alright. Power shortage, construction complete on the logging camp. Good. Alright, so our future goals include finding ourselves research points in order to unlock the refinery and to possibly do some upgrades to the city. So if you guys want me to build a fully functioning city that's not just kind of like a tutorial city, really just to show what's new in the update, let me know by smashing that like button if you'd like me to upgrade all the buildings, get the rest of the research done, and really go through all the remaining tech trees, such as the new, let's see, the, what is it here? Oh, couch potato stuff, that's all old. Of course, the biofuel building of the refinery, and then just unlocking everything else remaining, such as the new water towers that have been implemented too. There's actually a large water tower that can give you a lot of extra storage for water. That should be it for today's episode. You guys are fantastic, so thank you very much for joining me here for more of Surviving the Aftermath. I want to come back tomorrow with more, so if you're excited to see more, let me know, and I will show off the refinery. We'll explore the rest of the map, or at least as much as we can, and see what goodies lie in store for us. So thanks again for all of your support. Glory to Raptoria down below in that comment section. Thanks as always for your helpful tips and tricks and hints and whatnot. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon with research pending. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Thanks for all the support. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.